Nepal is considered one of the poorest nations in the world, but out of 29 million people here, 31% are below poverty level. The majority of Nepalese are middle class. Upward mobility is tough though, and sliding downward can be remarkably easy. All it takes is one moment of bad luck. There is a saying in Nepal that every new morning brings a new hope. 53-year-old Ananta is getting ready for work. His workplace is different from most of the Kathmandu's. Ananta works at the Temple of Faith and Destiny, Mahakal Mandir. This is a religious place. People here come to pray for peace, believing that Mahakal will reduce their problems. There was a time when Ananta might have come here for the same reason. But now Ananta comes here to beg.
उहाँलाई असजिलो काम गर्न सक्नुहुन्न खाना पिना लाउन यताउति असजिलो छ त्यही भएर चाहिँ नि बस्नु भएको यहाँ 1 वर्ष भयो उहाँको बिमार नसा सम्बन्धी अनि खुट्टा अलिकति अप्ठ्यारो छ
Ananta could not work because of his illness. He was on his way to the hospital when he first saw the beggars at Mahakal and he thought this could be a way to survive.
अब म अलिकति निम्न पनि हो गरिब हैन केटकेटी चाडा छन् जग्गा जमिन पनि छैन एउटा घुम्ती थियो त्यो पनि बेच्यो त्यहाँबाट रोग लाग्यो अनि चाडा केटकेटी चारतिर छन् एउटा चाहिँ मुसँग छ
It wasn't always this way. 3 years ago, Ananta was a member of the middle class. He was a carpenter and he owned a small cafe where his wife also worked. His life was happy in Dolkha, 8 hours east of Kathmandu. He owned a house, his 4 children attended the local government-run primary school. He even had enough to care for his elderly mother.
पहिला चाहिँ यो अम्लोमा घाउ आयो सानो त्यहाँ फोको निस्क्यो त्यो निस्किँदै अनि त्यो रङमा पुग्ने बेलामा यो बिरस्त लाग्यो अनि भरन लिएर अनि फेरि फर्केर घरै गयो फेरि घर गएर फेरि आएको फेरि आउँदा नि भरन भएन 4 चोटिका पाला आएर अनि त्यो जर्मनले भण्डार
There is no safety net in Nepal. The concept of health insurance is new and most of the Nepalese like Ananta haven't got it. So Ananta made a decision that he thought made sense. He would sell his house to pay for the treatment and once he was well again, he could earn back the money to buy a new house.
अब उहाँलाई चाहिँ हामीले पहिलादेखि नै चिनिराखेका अनन्त कार्कीलाई उहाँको यस्तो अवस्था हुनुभन्दा पहिला चाहिँ साधारण हात डाँडामा एउटा सानो झुक्रो घर रहेछ उपचारकै सिलसिलामा त्यो घर पनि उहाँले बेच्नु भयो कति खर्च लाग्यो केही हुँदाखेरि पनि स्वास्थ्यमा सुधार आएन त्यो हड्डीको त्यो चाहिँ काटेको पनि छ क्यान्सर भएर अनि कुनै सङ्घ संस्थाले पहिला हेरेन हात डाँडाका हामी सम्पूर्ण जनताहरूले अलिअलि जे हुन्छ त्यही दिएर उपचारको सिलसिलामा पठायौँ पनि त्यो गेलजिन शेर्पाले पनि उहाँलाई सहयोग गरेको हो र छ अहिले उहाँसँग कन्ट्याक्ट छैन भन्नुभयो उहाँले
Ananta was sent to Kathmandu by a German non-profit who supplied the 80,000 Nepali rupees or $1,200 to pay for his operation and lodging. But the money did not last long. Ananta was treated in private hospitals in hopes that this would speed his recovery. And so Ananta came to find himself on the steps of Mahakal Mandir. For 2 years, he and his wife have been eating and wearing what passers-by give them. Ananta says he asked the organization that brought them to Kathmandu to help them to get the right treatment and return home.
रिफर गरेको रहेछ र त्यसपछि त्यतिखेर त्यस समयमा ग्यालजिनजी यो प्रोजेक्टको कोअर्डिनेटर हुनुहुन्थ्यो नेपालको अनि उहाँलाई त्यो भण्डार हस्पिटलबाट रिफर आएर खबर आएपछि हेर्न जाँदाखेरि उहाँले त्यो वीर हस्पिटलमा डाक्टरसँग सम्बन्ध राखेर उपचार गर्ने कार्यक्रम चाहिँ गरियो
It was after lying in a corridor for a month at Bir Hospital, where the government provides free treatment for some poor patients, that Ananta learned that diabetes alone wasn't the problem.
He is suffering from Burgess disease. It's a peripheral vascular disease, Burgess. He had the gangrene of the left toes and we had to amputate the toes.
Peripheral vascular disease hardens the arteries and can lead to stroke or gangrene. It's bad enough in the US, where MS says it's the leading cause of diabetes in people over 50. Even in the West, treatment is expensive. In Nepal, around 5,000 suffer from peripheral vascular disease, and the treatment, usually angioplasty and medication, is prohibitively expensive for the middle class. And then there's long wait for treatment, which can last months.
He has to give up. No, I'm telling him he's to give up smoking, and then if he's gangrene toes, like can amputate the toes.
But Ananta says he must smoke to forget his pain, and Ananta has to wait for a few months for the operation, which will be the second one he had to amputate his toes. His whole life in Dolka seems very far away. It has been nearly 2 years since Ananta has seen his 3 oldest children, who are with cousins, a 7-hour drive from Kathmandu. He lost everything pursuing a previous cure that did not work. Now there's nothing left to gamble on a new cure.